Hello everyone, and welcome back to World of Warships Blitz with Terry. A little bit ago I have reviewed the Mainz, the Tier 8 German heavy, Tier 8 German light cruiser. The heavy cruiser would have been the Hipper, which is half a Hipper, but with Nürnberg guns on top. And Chubby Removal, who's kind of my conscience, has left a comment saying, what are you talking about? This thing is better than a Cleveland. And my first reaction was, he went and said, why did you YOLO? You could have done a lot more damage that way. It's like, my first reaction is, I'm in the German ship. YOLOing is what these things are for. That's what I always do. But then, of course, I thought, okay, well, the Cleveland is a really, really good ship at Tier 8. So, why not? Let's try this. But I filed that away, that thought. And it wasn't until I had a very nice bottle of wine that I thought, okay, why not? Let's do this. So, if this is supposed to be a Cleveland, let's begin with making this looking slightly more American. So let's switch the port around, and that should do. Okay. Then let's have a look at the Cleveland with her historical camo. Can we find something that's somewhat, yeah, that might do. Or how about this one? No, French. Yeah, that one's not bad. Okay, let's take that one. All right. The next thing we have to do, Cleveland. So if we're playing Cleveland, we have to play support cruiser and we have to play at range. So no brawling. So let's do away with the turret traverse and put the precision mod in here. And let's actually set up our commander slightly differently because Captain, you are now a Yankee captain. You must not brawl. You must use support at distance. Okay, so let's put it in here. Underwater protection, battlefield support, because we want extra sonar and extra AA. Definitely artillery maintenance. We want air defense expert. What did she get? She gets a rapid reload, doesn't she? I think she did. I'll have a quick look. Yeah, sonar, rapid reload, and air defense alert. Okay, so rapid reload, which means we get fire supremacy for an additional one. We're going to take recon. We don't need the marksman because it's not precise aim, so fully prepared it is. We could go adrenaline rush or extinguisher. It's a German ship. Let's go with extinguisher just to simulate this feel that you have on an American light cruiser that they're almost impossible to set on fire. Okay. Well, there are no secondaries and we don't have an engine boost, so demolition expert it is. We do need master reloader because we have a rapid reload and load the high explosives, Captain. We are a Yankee ship. IFHE it is. Okay, here we go. Right, let's see. What do we have now? So we've got a Mainz, and we're going to compare that to the Cleveland. All right, Mainz. We're still relatively sturdy. In terms of maneuverability, we got 14 seconds up to speed and 8 seconds turn time. The Cleveland turns a bit better. Well, they look rather similar, don't they? You could almost be fooled. I mean, it's probably not completely historically inaccurate because first of all, the ship never existed, and the Americans had a tendency to reuse some German ships for things like target practice for nukes. I think. I mean, they like dropping nukes on stuff. German ships, aircraft carriers, Japan. Right. So we are not quite as maneuverable, but I prefer to have the acceleration in slot 2. Now, we don't have the same fire rate on our main guns as the Cleveland. Cleveland gets its 6.5 second, but we do have a rapid reload. So that's probably not that different. How about range? We actually outrange the Cleveland. We have the same fire chance. Now, the Cleveland has better HE, and she definitely has a better HE penetration than the Mainz, because this is a German ship, and HE is usually terrible. But we're pretending we're a Cleveland. Now, we've got torpedoes, which is something the Cleveland doesn't get. We don't get the secondaries in return, but okay. AA-wise, I think the Americans are going to beat us here. It's got 227 and 216 versus 184 and 140, and the Cleveland has better range. So, okay. Given that, that's 1 point for the Cleveland. Surface detection is rather similar. So, okay. Here we go. Let's look at her in all her glory. There she is. The USS Mainzland. Let's go and get into a battle. Alright then, here we are on the Golden Channel again, in the USS Mainzland. Enemy team, Enterprise, Roma, okay. And we're top tier, 2 destroyers. Let's go. Let's see what our team's doing. I think it's early in the month, so leagues have just reset, so we don't really know very much. We can't really do very much by that. But we'll see where our teammates are going. Okay. We're probably gonna hit destroyers first. So what would I do in a Cleveland right about now? I need to give AA cover to our destroyers because there's a carrier in play. And I obviously need to deal with enemy destroyers. Well, we're gonna use the armor piercing. This is something I would do in a Cleveland as well. So the Mainzland switches over to AP. And there comes the stream of carrier aircraft. So we're just gonna get... I mean, we can't broadside in there, but we just want to get it to this corner position because it looks like the battleship isn't going to go into the cap circle. And we're spotted, but it looks like the aircraft are focusing on the destroyer. Let's just switch on the defensive AA just in case we get something done with the in terms of air cover. So I was trying, buddy. you rushed too far ahead. You rushed outside the air cover. Now I still got a plane or two. And there's the York. So let's stop here. Let's see that we can help do away with the fighters. And there's the Benson. Okay, first customer. Where's the other destroyer? Other destroyer is on the other side of the island. Okay. Other Benson coming around. So you know that I'm here, right? He's probably trying to torpedo the battleship. So I'm just gonna drop some torpedoes here in case he's deciding that he wants to come around here, and give him the good news. That's where the armor piercing shines, more so than in the Cleveland, really. Let's see, but this looks like the battleship was ready, and the Akatsuki actually manages to torpedo the Benson. Well done. Okay, back to the high explosive because nobody's in the cap circle, not even the destroyers. Time to get in here. And Roma. Now with the IFHE I can actually penetrate. I'm not sure if it's superstructure or deck armor, but you see that. I'm actually getting full pens on the Roma. There's the first fire. Yeah, this is a very Cleveland-esque experience. Now Roma is not completely stupid and doesn't extinguish a single fire, which is fine by me. We'll just let it burn then. I'm not sure what the Aka is doing, probably trying to set another fire as well, which of course gets him spotted, but it looks like the only cruiser, the York, is buggering off to the other end of the map, so there's nothing really that's dangerous for him, and I'm here to give air cover. Enemy Benson, he has suspiciously, well, stopped. Is he trying to get torpedoes away? I don't know, but we can show a little bit more side skirt than we would do in a Cleveland, because this is I mean Cleveland is a sturdy ship as well, but this is a very sturdy German cruiser, so don't have to be super scared of the battleship shells over there. Now the Benson thinks better of coming around here, so we can start setting some fires again, because that's what you do in German support cruisers. Meanwhile, giving air cover to the Akatsuki. And whatever else that is here. Okay, Akatsuki smokes. That's very nice. Oh, the other destroyers here as well. Sweet. Okay, that's another plane. I mean, we're not as effective as a Cleveland, really, but yeah, I wanna be in that cap, please, and in that smoke, so I can just try to set some fire to the West Virginia. There we go, triple fire. One was mine, 2 was from someone else, and that's another 4 planes down. Okay, West Virginia is burning merrily at this range. It might actually be better off with the the high explosive, because I do occasionally do full pens on the HE with the IFHE skill. And Benson sits there, is guarding the Roma with his body. I am not sure that the Roma appreciates that, Benson, but okay, Roma says, nope, cruiser. Yeah, that hurts, I know. But, I mean, I could switch over to the armor piercing at this point, but you know, we're in a Cleveland, or Mainzland, really. And I'm trying to set the Roma on fire. And the Benson isn't coming anywhere near. It shouldn't even be in torpedo range, so it shouldn't be such a big problem. There we go, fire on the Roma. Looks like Roma extinguished that one. We've lost one of our torpedo tubes, which isn't a big problem because we're not going to be using these anyway. Because we're an American cruiser. Alright, back in the cup, because our battleship's sitting somewhere back in the rear of the map, and okay, the Benson seems to have gotten enough of this, so let's actually skirt away here, make sure the Roma doesn't blap us, and deal with the Benson as she comes. Okay, now you're in interesting range. Now I'm switching over to the armor piercing just for you. Okay, Roma's been sunk, Benson should be next, and then it's just whatever battleship is there, and the York is still there somewhere. But there you go, Benson dead. Back into the cup we go. Yeah, these torpedoes are not going to hit because I have Hydro. Okay, York shoots HE at me, which is what you do. But we're in an American cruiser, so we're not going to try to torpedo the York. Just going to drop some torpedoes here in case he decides to come around that corner, but I'm just going to drop some out. Yeah, what was that? Battleship shells. Those hurt. But we're back in the cup, and we got the cup again, so it's all good. Let's just drop some shells on the York, but there's more cruisers and battleships and things, and he's shooting at me, obviously. But what else is that battleship over there? That's an Amagi. Okay, high explosive it is. Ah, that was close. Okay. Turn. You're not as maneuverable as a Cleveland, so we need to be a little bit more careful with our kiting operations here. Let's slow down and put her in reverse, such that the next salvo hopefully overshoots. That's the Confederate. Okay. Now, there she comes. Hopefully these will go over. Yep, mostly. Okay, Brooklyn, you've got a lot more health than me. Could you be on the other side? That'd be grand. But, okay, we don't have 40 seconds left, but maybe we can still do a little bit of damage here. Yep, that's another fire, and 3. Yep, that's Cleveland style. Just have to make sure that I don't get blapped in the last second here, but we're so far ahead on points. We've won this anyway. The York is still alive. There is the big caliber. That triple fire on the Amagi. And yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I admit that this is a thing. Alright? I'll give you that one. Yes, you can do that. Personally, I don't know. I probably wouldn't play her like this. Because if I wanted to be in a Cleveland, I would actually be in the Cleveland. But I admit that this is fun. In its own weird way. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to brawling just because that's what I like doing in German ships much more. But yeah, 25,000 points of damage with fire. Something you can do in the USS Mainzland. Thank you, Chubby Removal, for the as always for the engaging comment and for keeping it real and for keeping me honest about these things. I think yeah, I've had enough for today. I'll see you all next time. Bye.